We're talking about the piece here in this auction on October 17, and this is lot number 119. Here it is, and it's essentially a piece of iron, of highly corroded iron, that holds a carved jade with the depiction of a horse and a dragon. It's a pendant, and that's from the Mongol period probably, so that's Yuan dynasty, early 14th century, maybe a bit earlier, maybe late Song. And the interesting thing about it is we can't tell what the purpose of the iron was. We know that this piece was found in the CHAO PHRAYA river by divers in the 1970s. Yeah, so this is in Thailand. Yeah, and at the time when this was used in Thailand was the Sukhothai, and the divers brought that up, and eventually it went into the collection of a university professor in Thailand, in Bangkok, and he sold it then to Istvan Zelnik, who put it in his famous Southeast Asian Gold Museum, because it's such an unusual thing. And the theory is that, there was a lot of exchange between what was then the Yuan dynasty and the Mongols, and what was then the Sukhothai and Ayutthaya kingdoms in Thailand. There was a lot of trade, there were a lot of merchants that went down the Thai peninsula all the way to where the Ayutthaya river is. In this case, the CHAO PHRAYA river. Someone must have lost their armor or a strong metal belt or some other kind of fitting that was made from iron in that river when crossing it. Yeah, we don't know, of course, if the person drowned or if the person made it safely back to the land, but they lost this. And of course, apparently it was very heavy, and so it corroded for centuries, and eventually that's all that's left of it. Yeah, and that's what the divers dug up some 700 years later, or 600 years later, from the river, and it sits tightly in here. There's no way you can remove it. Of course, there is no better, proof of authenticity than finding a piece like that, which is why Istvan Zelnik put it in the museum, but of course it's not gold, so it's not really the right place to have it, a gold museum, and that's why it comes up for sale. And we put 3,000 euros starting price on it, which I think is quite reasonable given the context of it. And so if you try to win it, I have to tell you, of course, some of these Song Dynasty or Yuan Dynasty fittings like this one sold for a lot of money in the past. This one for 126,000 euros, yeah, and it doesn't even have, this definite proof of age that this piece has, because this is something that cannot be imitated. And so that may, of course, impact its value, because these days the market looks for pieces that are 100% confirmed to be authentic, like this one here. So if you try it, good luck in bidding, and I'll see you at the auction.